Now this is a very special recipe. It is my special Kerala style Thalassery biryani. Very delicious, very unique recipe, and all the tips and tricks I have covered today on this video so that your recipe comes out proper, perfect. There are various things when you make a biryani. When you are pro in biryani, I think you can make biryani much easier than a full course meal. But today let me show you all the tips and tricks for this recipe so that you can have perfect Thalassery biryani easily at your home. Thalassery biryani is on the side very simple, very subtle with very minimal flavors. All the flavors of chicken and rice you get in this biryani. Please watch the video till end because I'll be covering all the tips and tricks in this recipe. So let's get started. So first we have taken here 9 medium size of red onion. You don't have to use the white onion. Take nicely ripe red onions. I have taken here 1 kg chicken. This is broiler chicken. This chicken you have to take in big pieces. So 1 kg, this is approx 15 pieces. You can see here big pieces. That's how we need the chicken. Thoroughly wash it and keep it aside. No marination, nothing for this recipe. Very quick one. All the onions I have sliced here like this. You can see I have used a slicer to get a uniform shape, and after slicing it we will be using this at various time in different proportions. So everything you slice it together and keep it aside. With hand you can just little do it like this so all pieces get separate. Another important thing here is the vessel which we are using to make biryani. This is a thick vessel. The bottom of the vessel is thick. Why we need a thick pan? Because it will sustain the heat. Now to this one I have added around half cup of oil, normal oil, and 4 heaped tablespoon of ghee. This is how we need. This is the total oil which we will be using for this recipe. So mix everything and then in different parts we will separate it. I have first added half of the onion. Whatever onion I have sliced, half of the onion I have added here. We will be making brown onion first, which we will be using in the chicken and for the biryani also. So now the onion is fried. You can see over here I will be transferring it to a plate, spreading it across. This is how we need it. Do not over fry the onions. Fry it to the right temperature because after taking it out it will get brown again. So I have spread it here like this. Do not make a heap. Take a wide plate and spread all the onions and keep it aside. This is around 15 to 20 cashews and raisin. This also we will fry in the same oil. So first I have added cashew because they take more time. Once they have started turning little golden, I have added the raisins as well. We'll fry it and keep it aside. This is something important in Thalassery biryani. Usual biryani we don't use fried raisins and cashew, but in Kerala biryani this is actually used. So after frying onions and the raisin, this is the amount of oil. Half of the oil I will separate it, and in the remaining half we will do other process. So now I have taken 13 to 14 green chilies, 15 to 20 garlic and 1 inch of ginger. All of this thing we will nicely chop it. Now to get a uniformity in chopping, I have used a chopper. Everything together I have chopped it. You can see here. That is the better way. If you don't have it, you can use mortar and pestle also. To the remaining oil, half oil I have separated. I have added most of the onion, just keeping a little onion aside. I would say half slice onion I have kept aside, and remaining onion we will fry it till it is translucent. This onion we are going to use for the chicken now. So do not overcook it. It need not turn brown, but it has to nicely turn translucent. You can add little salt, but I will be adding salt at little later stage, not at this point, because I want the sweetness of the onion to remain. You can see here now the onion has turned translucent, and that is the right state. I'm showing everything so that you have a clear picture of what time you have to cook the onion. Now I have added all the chicken. After adding chicken, just mix it well, thoroughly. Do not add any salt or anything at this point. We will cook the chicken first till it is white. You can see now the color is pinkish. This is the raw color of the chicken, how it was when we washed it. So on a little high to medium flame, I am continuously mixing it and frying it with the onion for some time. After some point, I think this is almost just 3-4 minutes, you can see the color of chicken. Now it is turned white. At this point we will be adding salt. As per your taste, you can add salt around 1 teaspoon or 1 tablespoon at this point. And I am adding the ginger garlic, crushed ginger garlic paste now. Not paste, this is the crushed ginger garlic. All together, everything I will add it. You can separately crush these things also, but easier way is always to crush it together if possible. Mortar and pestle also you can easily do it. After adding the ginger, garlic and the chilies, we have to mix it and cook it for some time. The raw smell of the chili, ginger, garlic should go off. So it will take 2 to 3 minutes. You can cover it and let it get cooked. You have to use fresh ginger garlic only here. Do not use the ginger garlic commercial paste. Everything in this recipe has to be fresh. Even chopping of the ginger garlic also you do immediately when you need it, not just do the chopping and keep it aside. I have added here around half cup of curd. This is thick curd, not the very sour curd. Do not use very sour curd. Normal curd you use. And once you add curd, increase the temperature a little bit so that curd will release its water. And in the water, the chicken will also fry faster. I have added here one medium size of tomato. So this chicken has all the flavor of tomato, curd, and we will be adding lemon also. I am adding the fried onions, the onions which we have fried. Almost half of the onion, more than half of the onion fried I have added here. Little bit only I have kept it, which we will be using towards the end on top of biryani for garnishing. Rest all onions I have added. Give it a nice mix. Because this is chicken and broiler chicken, it will cook very fast. I am adding here half teaspoon of homemade garam masala powder. You can use any garam masala which you have at home, but this is the typical Kerala style garam masala powder. I have added half teaspoon of it at this stage, covered it and let it cook for some time. This is around 800 grams of jeera sambar rice. That rice only we have to use for this biryani. We don't use basmati rice. Approx after 10-11 minutes, you can see here the chicken is cooked like this. Now at this stage we will add only some fresh coriander leaves. Nothing else we will be adding now to this chicken. No other masala you can see. Just simple some coriander leaves I have added, and I'll be squeezing out around half lemon. Lemon is very juicy. If it is small lemon, you can add one also. I have just added half of the lemon. Just mixing it again well, and around this chicken I have cooked for around 13 to 14 minutes. That's it, not more than that. And the chicken has cooked almost 90%. Till that point we will be cooking this chicken. So 80 to 90% you can cook the chicken. I have just cooked it for around 90%. The garam masala which I have used is very strong. That is why I have used half teaspoon. You can add little bit more also. That's not a problem. Like if the garam masala which you are having is not that strong, you can add 1 teaspoon also. Now the remaining oil which we have initially separated, that I am adding it to another vessel. Here we will be cooking the rice. This is another important part. The flavor of the onion is very much there. That is why initially only whatever amount of oil ghee we wanted, I have used it, and the same oil only throughout I am using. Added little bit of whole spices like 3 to 4 cloves, 3 to 4 cardamom, 2-3 inch of cinnamon sticks, 5-6 black pepper. That's it. I have just added all these spices. Now I don't like the spices to come when I am eating the biryani, so that is why I am separating the small spices, leaving only the cinnamon sticks. This is completely optional step. You can use the spices as it is. I don't like, that is why I am just separating it, but this is a completely optional step. Now to this itself we will be adding the little onion which we have left in the beginning. This is around half slice onion. This will give a good flavor. Onion again just till translucent only you have to cook it, because everything is very hot, so it will not take much time. Just 30 to 40 seconds cook this onion, and then we will be proceeding ahead with the rice. Now the rice, what I have done, I have washed it thoroughly. No soaking or anything, just wash it, keep it in a strainer and then use it. This is the best part of this recipe. No pre-marination, soaking or anything. Immediately you can make this biryani whenever guests are coming, because there are no pre-steps for this recipe. Very easy recipe, but some tips and tricks are there which definitely I am covering. So now the soaked rice, we have to roast it. Nicely roast it for around 3 to 4 minutes or 5 minutes also. This is very important for this recipe. Everything whatever I am doing step by step, all of the steps are very important. When you do roasting, around after 5 minutes it has roasted well on a medium to high flame. Okay, gently roast, do not make the rice break. Gently do it like how I am doing, lifting from one side and then drop it, and after that only add salt. So I have added salt approx after 5 minutes, and I have added now boiling water. Hot boiling water you have to add it. So for 1 cup of rice I have added 2 cup of boiling water. Jeera sambar rice usually take more water compared to other rice. So for 1 cup, take your rice in cup measurement, accordingly add water. The garam masala which I have initially separated, I have just added that as well, and fried onions I have added. To the rice, now I am adding pandan leaves. This is optional. If you have it, you definitely add it. In Kerala, this is very easily available, but not sure here if you will get it. Also called biryani ela. This is a mix of saffron and rose water. We will be using this one as a essence for this recipe. Just take some 3-4 spoons of rose water and some saffron. The rice is also getting cooked on the other side. Initially keep the flame high so the water of the rice gets dried. After that reduce the flame to minimum and the rice will get cooked in 5 to 6 minutes. So rice also we will cook it 90%. Both chicken and rice 90% we will cook it. Almost the rice is cooked now. To the chicken, now we will be spreading the rice. Very easy recipe, you can see, just some techniques you have to follow, that's it. I am spreading the rice here nicely evenly on top of the chicken. If you are thinking I have not added any masala or anything in this recipe, the chicken is very simple, just some garam masala I have added. Don't worry, you just try this recipe. It is so flavorful. The very less masala because of those things, right? Simple onion, garlic, green chilies and some tomatoes, some savoring. It will give a very good flavor. Once I have topped one layer of rice, I have added little bit of coriander leaves, then some sprinkled again some garam masala and some fried onions, and again I am topping remaining rice. Make sure you sprinkle the garam masala in between the rice layers, that is very important. So just a sprinkle little bit of it and again spread it and add onions, the fried onions. At this point I'll be even adding the cashews and raisins as well. Everything I am sprinkling, little bit coriander leaves also I have added. Saffron and the rose water mix also I am adding around 2 teaspoons I have added here and there. Now cook the biryani for 2 minutes on a high flame and then 8 minutes on completely slow flame, not even medium. Biryani will be ready. Keep it aside, do not open the lid. Keep it aside for half an hour. After that you can have this biryani. You will simply love this biryani. Please try a Thalassery biryani in this way now and you will love the recipe. If you have any doubts, please drop me a comment.